Welcome, fellas, to the Captain Saver Bro Show, episode 68. It ain't the same game. King Dre, what are you talking about? What do you mean it ain't the same game? What I mean is, for my guys who get in the bag, for my guys who want to be successful, for my guys who are chasing something, dating as a regular guy, you can't do it like that. It's not the same game. You got to kind of play the game a little bit differently, and you got to be a lot more hardcore and thorough with your game. But we're going to break all that down, man. A lot of stuff have happened within the last 2 weeks in the media and stuff, and we're just going to break that down, and then, I'm going to give you the game, and you can do with that what you will. But first, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good player-ish fresh off the press. I'm trying to get the, the plaque. I never cared about that plaque before, but something hit me, about a month ago, and I want that plaque. So y'all help me get that plaque. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like. Make sure you guys share this in your Facebook groups. Make sure you guys share this in the group chat, especially my guys who are quote-unquote high-value males or my guys who striving to be, because this is going to be one for y'all. If you're watching on Spotify or Apple, make sure you guys give me a 5-star review and leave a comment down below. Let everybody know what you think of the game. But anyway, guys, real quick before we get into it, this episode is brought to you by the Ladies Man Bundle. You can get the Ladies Man Bundle at ultimateladiesman.com. That's right, ultimateladiesman.com on April 15th. I'm blanking out. On April 15th, my Ladies Man Bundle releases. So you can get on the wait list right now, but by the time some of you guys hear this, it'll already be out. It'll be available from April 15th through April 19th. After April 19th, we have to close down the cart. We have to close the doors. That way we can get the workshop started. And I'll explain that in just a few seconds. But yes, get on the wait list right now. If you're watching on Instagram, not even Instagram, if you're watching on YouTube, click the link that's going to be in the description. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple, click the link that's in the description. If you're listening on Twitter, click the link in the bio. If you're listening on Facebook, make sure you guys click the link that's in the bio. But anyway, guys, the Ladies Man Bundle is my suite of programs that's designed to take you from zero to hero in the dating game. Or if you got a little bit of skills, you can get more skills and brush up on your skills. That way you can date thoroughly. Whether you're trying to date to have a rotation, you're trying to get your numbers up, you're trying to have fun, or you're trying to find a wife or something more long-term and serious that's going to teach you how to date. You understand? And it's a suite of programs. One of the programs is Attraction 101. Attraction 101 is going to teach you how to be attractive physically and internally. Then we got Modern Dating Mastery, which gives you the whole dating game, how to date properly, how to set up how to set up your place to, be attractive when a woman come back, how to escalate sexually, how to screen women on dates, how to know the time wasters from the non-time wasters, how to understand, what women, how to understand, how to understand, the women who want fun, the women who want relationships, how to see them, how to spot them, and how to sift through them. You're going to learn how to text. You're going to learn where to, what to text, what not to text, where to take a woman, what not to take a woman. And I got a list of questions. It's probably about 70, 75 questions, good, engaging questions that you can ask a woman, all the way from spicy questions to deep questions to fun, engaging questions. So that's Modern Dating Mastery. You're going to get all of that in Modern Dating Mastery. Then, and as I said, the Modern Dating Mastery is going to teach you how to play the dating game and how to date thoroughly. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't waste your time and you can improve your close rate and reduce your flake rate. Then we're going to, you get Sexual Seduction and Bedroom Mastery. This is a workshop that we did, and it teaches you how to set up your house, how to seduce a woman sexually, that type of thing. That's about 3 or 4 hours long, and that's a fan favorite. Then you also gonna get How to Last Longer and Fuck Better. This is a workshop we did, where it teaches how to put the pipe down and how to last a lot longer. Then you're going to get How to Have a Dominant Masculine Presence, because having a dominant masculine presence is ever important in the dating game and in the world. And with a dominant masculine presence, not only can you attract women to you, but you can attract opportunity to you. So this ain't just about women. this program or this bundle, it's not just about women. It's about being attractive to the world and being attractive to opportunity. Then we're going to have 5 live workshops. So starting on April 22nd, we're going to have 5 live workshops from experts in the game. On April 22nd, we got my guy Paul from Apex Mindset, and he's going to teach you how to remove limiting beliefs and build inner game. So if you guys have negative self-talk, you have, you don't really value yourself, you don't have self-esteem, you don't have confidence, and you want it, but there's something in the way, a lot of that is limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, toxic shame, and that type of stuff. He's going to teach you how to remove that. So that's on April 22nd. That's live. Now, if you don't make the live workshops, they will be recorded so you can go back to them in your dashboard. They'll be with the other programs that you get access to. The other programs I mentioned, you get instant access to those. But then the live programs, so we got Monday the 22nd with Paul Apex Mindset. Then on Tuesday, April 23rd, we got my guy, Mr. Lucario. Shout out to my guy. That's my dude. One of my favorite guys in the space. Much respect, much love to Mr. Lucario and the rest of those guys, Miles and the rest of them. Shout out to them. But he's coming to talk about how to teach you how to talk to women on your terms. So that real game, no theory, he coming to bring that to you on the 23rd. It's deep game. It ain't going to be the stuff that you can get on the internet. It's that deep shit. Then on the 24th, we got Chad from Deep Fun Simping. Young guy in the game, killing it on dating apps, young guy. It's going to teach you how to set up your profile. Going to teach you how to, teach you the prompts that you can put. He's going to teach you basically how to kill online dating and how to crush it, get matches, get laid, all that. Then we got on the 24th, we got my man Laurent. He's my guy, stock investor, real estate investor worth tens of millions of dollars. He's going to come teach you how to lay your money foundation down and teach you about the money game. Then on Friday the 26th, we got DFW Credit Solutions coming to teach my guys who want to build their credit how to build your credit. Guys, credit is extremely important. I was one of the rebels of society growing up in my 20s and late teens. I don't need credit, fuck credit, and all this until I needed it. You understand what I'm saying? Credit is very important, and not getting credit for consumer debt and all that goofy shit, but, getting cheaper insurance. If you want to start a business, getting a business loan, getting, low interest rates on your house, or being able to buy a house, being able to rent an apartment. Like, this stuff is important. And when I was in my younger days, I didn't think I needed that because I thought that cash ruled the world, which cash does play a huge part. But if you're trying to buy a house, man, unless you going to buy the whole house cash money, you're going to need credit. If you're trying to buy a car, unless you're trying to buy the car, buy it outright, you're going to need credit. To rent an apartment, you need credit. Insurance, you need credit. Even certain jobs, the high caliber jobs, the good paying jobs, you need to get your credit. Credit is extremely important. And I began building my credit in, about two or 3 years ago. I started to take it very, very seriously. And my credit good now, so and it feels good to be able to, know that I have a good credit score. I ain't gotta put stuff in people's name and all that old goofy shit that I used to do when I was in my 20s. But anyway, and that's important when you want to call yourself a high value man, or you want to call yourself a real man with resources and shit. Credit is everything. And then again, I'm not talking about getting yourself in consumer debt. Consumer debt is stupid, but just getting your credit established and all that shit, that's very, very important. So we're going to talk about that on Friday, April 26th. So you get all of that. I done been talking so long about the benefits, I even forgot what I was talking about. We still talk about the Ladies Man Bundle. That's coming on April 15th. Look, I done been talking for damn near 10 minutes. It's how much shit you getting in this. I've been talking for 10 minutes. So sorry for my guys who like to skip to the meat or whatever. I have somebody put the timestamps down below. But anyway, guys, get on the wait list right now. By the time a lot of you guys hear this, it will be out. We released that on April 15th through April 19th. Now, April 19th is the last day you have to get it. Click the link in the bio. Click the link in the description. Click the link in the, I was going to say chat, but that's when I be talking about on, when I be live streaming. But click the link in the bio description, wherever you see this at, and get yourself on the wait list. Those who are on the wait list will get first dibs. I can't take everybody. because this does come with coaching. I forgot to mention you get weekly coaching with me, and you get access to the Players Club, free access into the Players Club. So I can't accept 1,000 people. So the people on the wait list will get first dibs. So make sure you guys get on the wait list right now. But anyway, guys, let's get straight into this game. Now, like I said, man, this one for my guys who are striving for success, my guys who want to be quote unquote high value males. And I don't like to use that term because it's a lot of goofiness associated with that term. So I don't like to use that term, and it's almost synonymous with big tricking. So I don't like to use that. I don't know what we're going to call it, but guys who are striving for success, guys who want to be great, guys who want to be that dude, guys who want to get their finances up, guys who want to be important in this world. This one is for you. The inspiration for this one came from, I just been seeing a lot of crazy shit, and a lot of you guys, again, get the game twisted. And I don't know why people don't listen to me like I ain't been there before. I know I dress modest and shit. I don't know if I need a Lambo or something, or I need fucking to flash Rolexes or flash my house, or, I don't know if I need to like stunt more or make myself look like money more or whatever. But a lot of guys don't listen to me. And these are guys who follow me, and they know I exist. A lot of people in this space know I exist. And that's not even just this space. A lot of celebrities follow me, entertainers follow me, like A-list people, and I know they hear the game, but they don't be listening. Again, I don't know if it's because I don't look presentable sometimes, because I be in the house chilling. Sometimes I throw on a little something just to, barely passing, but I just be in the house chilling. But I just don't understand why ain't nobody listening to me like I ain't been here. I've been here, bro. I done been on top of the food chain. I done been rolling in the dough. Now, I ain't been no deca millionaire. I ain't been no super millionaire, but I've been dating with money, meaning I've been presenting myself in the dating pool as a guy with a lot of money. I've had the foreign cars. I've had the, buying sections in the club. I've had the designer shoes and the red bottoms and the Gucci shoes and the Louis shoes and the Ferragamo shoes and the Louis shirt. I've done all of that. I've done the designer. I've done the jewelry. I've done the diamonds. I've done the trips. I've done that. And so what I'm saying is I've put myself in the dating market as this type of person, and I've dated like this. I've been at that type of level where women look at you like, oh, I want to trap him, or I want to, he got that bread. I've done that in my 20s. And so I don't live like that now because I've done that already. I did that. I got that out the mud. And so now I hate to say unk because I don't like people calling me unk, but big bro chilling right now. I'm just chilling, relaxing, playing my video games, enjoying the Florida sun, and you know what I'm saying, raising my kids. I'm chilling. I'm out the way. So what you see is what you get, is, what I look like on a daily basis. Now, do I got to start putting on my designer shit when I do these, and, for people to listen to me, for people to take me serious? Because like I say, I've been here. I've done it. I've dealt with the women. I've dealt with the grease bar women. I've dealt with the gold diggers. I've been targeted. All this, I've done it. I played it again. You understand what I'm saying? People just ain't listening to me. It's like, y'all got the game twisted, bro. Y'all got the game twisted. The game ain't about what a lot of you guys think the game is about. And the game is about what you don't do and who you don't entertain, not by the games you playing or the moves that you think you're making and shit like that. The game is about who you choosing to entertain based on your knowledge and based on your knowledge and intellect, based on what you don't do, what you don't allow yourself to be in. And a lot of you guys are finding yourself in goofy ass situations. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of guys don't listen to me. Prime example, one of the inspirations for this, Walter Fresh from Fresh and Fit. This is not to disparage Fresh. This ain't to disrespect. This ain't none of that shit. This ain't to kick him while he down or none of that shit. But it's just a learning lesson, because this is stuff that I talk about. I know he done heard me. I know y'all done heard me. I told him on his podcast live about certain shit. And I don't know why people don't take me serious. Again, maybe it's because I dress modest and I act modest right now, and I'm sitting on here with a cowboy hat and I ain't got a haircut and all that shit because I don't feel like getting one because I ain't got nobody to impress. You understand? So I don't know. But Fresh as an example, which was one of the inspirations. He got himself caught up in some craziness with a Chinese woman. I forgot her name. I don't even remember her name. Supposedly she's pregnant. Right, and it ain't just him. DJ Academics, his girl done exposed him again. It's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. And again, this ain't to disparage nobody. You know, it's just to give game and give education and insight on how you're supposed to move when you are that type of man. You understand what I'm saying? See, a lot of these guys don't know what devils look like. They don't know what those demons look like. They see chicks, they be pretty. But I know better than that, bro. I know better than that because I done dealt with them. We done had hoes like that on leashes, meaning like we done been cool or been fucking on chicks like that and sending them at, you know, guys who got it. Not on no to rob them or no shit like that, but just, you know, get this from them and bring it back to me. It's like that type of shit. Like I done sent chicks at ducks before, you know, what y'all would consider high value, guys who don't know any better. Put chicks on them and shit like that to peel them and break them off and all that shit. I done that, bro. So I done been targeted like that. So I know the game, bro. It's like, y'all gotta listen. Y'all gotta listen. But Fresh just got himself in some hot water recently. And supposedly the woman is an escort. Initially the fans said, oh, she an escort, and then Myron them did a show or whatever, or they debated some call, and it was like, no, she not an escort. She come from a rich family. And so now they double back, and once she came out trying to expose Fresh that he allegedly got her pregnant, because I don't know if she's pregnant or not. She claims she is. I don't know if she's pregnant or not. But once she came out with this, then they double back. Myron then exposed her for allegedly being an escort. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, at first they said she wasn't, then they said she was. So I don't know if she escort or not. But I did go look at her Instagram, and she definitely gives bop vibes. Most 100% definitely gives bop vibes. And if she's not an escort, I wouldn't. I almost think so. But I've been listening to her interviews and listening to her talk. She sounds kind of too goofy to be a real stomp down escort hoe. She sounds a little bit too goofy for that, just based on how the situation happened with them two. And I'll explain it a little bit more. So, but if she's not like a stomp down 100%, I'm a 100% hoe, I do believe that she's dabbled and she got some sugar daddies and some tricks, some big tricks on the line. There's no doubt about that, just by the way that she present herself. Again, her Instagram give bop all day. Like, she's bop action. She's very pretty, very attractive woman, but that's what just the vibes that it give. You understand? So I wouldn't put the escort thing past her at all. If you go, her IG done got, I don't know if she took it down or it got deleted or whatever, but classic bop vibes. And it's like, when you see this and a woman presents herself to you, titties out, boob jobs, all this old shit, like, you supposed to know better. Like, all of this is designed to catch the attention of men. And if you have a woman that's trying to catch the attention of men, usually they trying to catch the attention of rich men or fucking alpha men, like alpha energy men. This is what they want. And basically they got to come off of sex to get that. So usually when you see women are dressed to impress like this, or they get surgery and sexual surgery and boob jobs and butt lifts, this is for sexual attention. This is to entice men who have means. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, you just, like I say, you're supposed to know better than when you see a woman like that. She's not to be taken serious. That's not a woman that you're supposed to take the rubber off on. That's not a woman you're supposed to skeet in, bro. Like, you just don't do that. And she's a model. Listen, guys, I don't give a fuck if it's an IG model, a new age model, a modern woman model, a model from back in the day, a runway model, any model. These women have access to dudes with real fucking money, big tricking ass, big money, the big money. These fucking guys that's worth billions of dollars and hundreds of millions of dollars, they go for models, model type women. And typically they throwing their money around. Typically these models are doing something strange for some change. It's always been like that, and it will always be like that. Anytime you see a woman say that she's a model, that is a red flag. I don't give a fuck if she's OnlyFans model, even if she just a swimsuit model, or even if she just a runway model. When they go into them events and they doing them runways and they walking out with they fly shit on and the runway model, it's guys in that crowd that's scoping her that's worth billions of dollars, bro. And they tricking, big tricking. This is why these models, they can afford this type of shit. These apartments, these high rises in New York City, trips to Dubai, because they break they tricks. And this is how they meet tricks. And the modeling world is full of rich tricks, looking for model women, arm candy, escorts to hold on their arm, to have fun with. You understand what I'm saying? It just is what it is, guys. Models are no good whatsoever. If a woman tell you she a model, I'm gonna fucking she model for fucking Target, is a no-go. And y'all supposed to know that, bro. I just wish that it was a class that God gave everybody before they get resources on what type of women to date. You understand what I'm saying? And this is something I learned this early on, like the model hoes, bro, because this the thing. Y'all see them as models. When y'all see some of these chicks, like the Daisy chick, yes, her name Daisy. These chicks and these Instagram models with all these followers, and they look like they live in a dream in Dubai and all that. Y'all see them as models. The niggas around them see them as the bitch from up the block. The dude that's fucking on her that ain't really, you know, no rich trick, that know her from her neighborhood. He just see her from, you know, Daisy from down the street. I be fucking on her, you know, when she get back out of town for free. You know, she be, you know, putting gas in my car. Like, these are regular chicks. They just look good to y'all. They just models, but they regular chicks where regular niggas got access to. I know, because I've had access to women like this. I know women and have dealt with women that have dealt with like A-list celebrities. From the time I was 18, 19 years old, I was dealing with women who was dealing with, you know, guys in the early 2000s that was like A-list celebrities, and they getting tricked on, and these dudes tricking on them and buying them all type of shit, and they come and fucking us in the trap, like in a trap with 10 niggas in there, and come and fucking on an air mattress on the floor, like, and get up the next day and such and such come to town, and they took on lavish trips and dinners and all type of shit. Like, this is for real, bro. Like, I know this. And so the chick that you see is just like, oh man, she just, you know, so beautiful. And I just want to to somebody else, she just a regular bitch that we was fucking on. Facts. So y'all got to understand that the models ain't, nah, bro. You know, and models, you got to be careful with the models, because they be having access to money already. So by the time you meet a model, let's say you meet a model, you meet a woman, she a model or whatever. By the time you get to her, she done been around some real bread before. She done had a rich trick on her line before. Like, she done had a billionaire before, a dude worth hundreds of millions, or A-list celebrity or something like that before. So you coming in with your little shit, they just gonna look at you like a sucker. You understand what I'm saying? They look at the tricks like sucker too, but you like a new sucker, like new money. And in one of her interviews, this is what I'm saying, like, y'all got to be careful, bro. Y'all being targeted. I keep telling y'all, the more money you make, you a target. But in one of her interviews, she said, she called him new money. She was like, I could tell he new money. You understand? Now, they were saying that this chick comes from a rich family and all this old shit. She said she did. She said her people ain't that rich like that. So what does that tell you? That tells you that she's a model and she's been around dudes. She's had boyfriends and trick boyfriends that got a lot of money, to the point to where she could tell, like, she was saying, oh, his watch fake, and I could tell it was fake, or this is fake, or this fake. I could tell it was fake. Ain't no woman supposed to be able to look at no watch and know that it's fake. She be around dudes with real paper. And so she called him new money. She was like, I could tell he just started getting his money. He's new money. And of course she was vindictive. You know, she's scorned, so she got vitriol in her heart, of course, because she's mad at him. But just her saying that, people should pay attention to that. How they look at you when you think you leading with your wallet and you got out, you in your driving your fly shit and shit. They look, this new money. He don't even know how to carry yourself. You see what I'm saying? And so they put you in a trick bag. But another thing too, I was doing some research and I saw one of her friends. Her friend was promoting her page because I guess her page got taken down. And the friend was like, oh, everybody go follow such and such and such. And the friend looked like a bop. The friend, titties out, traveling, ass out. Just the friend got one of them same type. And it's like, bruh, like, y'all got to move better than that. Y'all got to move smarter. And you got to understand that you being targeted, bruh. You being targeted. You skeeting in these chicks. Y'all ain't protecting y'all seed. I keep telling you guys, protect your seed. Wrap it up. Stop busting in everybody. Stop hitting everybody raw. You got to have sexual discipline, because the main enemy to masculinity, bro, is dirtbag bitches and alcohol, drugs, and gambling, bro. And when you giving dirtbag bitches access to you like that, they could just get access to you like that. You've built this whole fortune. You amassed this entire fortune, and it can just be taken all or become crumbling down because you don't have no discipline to not skeet in no fucking bop bitch. Like, I'm talking about clearly a bop. This chick clearly a bop when you look at her. Bop meaning thought or for the streets, basically. Clearly. So I don't know, man. It's just sad to see, man. I just hate seeing my guys go through that. And again, this one ain't gonna be long. I just want to get in and get out, and as far as this episode, and put the game down. I'm not about to get off right now, but I'm just saying this one ain't gonna be too long. But I just hate seeing it. But what do I tell you guys? What do I tell you guys all the time? The quality of your life, guys. And this is how you have to think and you have to move when you have something to lose. When you get money, when you building an empire, when you worth something and you're valuable to society, you have to move like this, because everybody is trying to take what you have. Your enemy's trying to tear you down. Now they done linked up. She done linked up with all of his enemies and all type of shit. Your enemy's trying to take you down. The bank's trying to take you down. The Matrix trying to take you down. These hoes trying to take you down. Everybody trying to get a piece of that. And so you have to move different. And you got to understand the quality of your life. Fellas, listen. The quality of your life is directly dictated by the quality of women you choose to entertain. I'm going to say it again, probably like 2 more times. The quality of your life is directly dictated by the quality of women you choose to entertain. Now, I'm going to give you guys like 5 seconds to open your notepad in your phone and write this down, because I'm going to say it again. The quality of your life is directly dictated by the quality of women you choose to entertain. When you entertain bops, when you entertain low-quality women, when you entertain whores, when you entertain escort, so you're going to get what comes with that. When you lay down with dogs, you come up with fleas. And when you're dealing with a woman who's an escort or who will sell her body, right? If she'll sell her body and she'll sell herself and she'll sell her value and sell her purity, you don't think she'll sell you at the first drop of a hat? Now, I've been preached and reached out to this girl and said, I'm going to pay for your legal fees if you name your son, you give your son middle name and name him after me. And this bitch seemed like, if that's his baby mama, then I don't want to call this baby mama no bitch, but she said she gonna do it because she that mad at him. You see what I'm saying? Like, what type of, it says a lot about the character of a person to where a woman, it says a lot about her character. Okay, I have a baby. A baby's going to be born. I don't see eye to eye with the father, or the father's in shock, or whatever. The father says, I don't know if it's mine, or I want to have whatever. I don't want a baby right now. So you mad. Like, it's bad character in trying to ruin him, you ruin your own legacy and your child's legacy. Because this is going to be on the internet forever. So even when your kid is born and your kid turns 10 years old, 12 years old, this is still going to be on the internet. But when you lack character, you don't have the ability to even think that far. And so you laying down with bad character women. But the character, you can see the character in the way that she presents herself sexually, escorting, allegedly, selling herself. You understand what I'm saying? It all correlates. It all coincides. It's just not good character. And how you do one thing is how you do everything. And if she'll sell her body, she will sell you. The quality of your life is directly dictated by the quality of women you choose to entertain. It's facts. It's facts. Clearly, they met. First link, hit it raw in a boat, at a party boat. Like, you got to think, bro, think. Guys, listen. I'm not saying that a woman should make you wait 50 days. In fact, you're a fool if you think that, because women will play on that to make you think that they're a good girl. So I understand that. But for you to meet a woman, first link, at a party, everybody's around. There's a bunch of people at a party. And this is why I don't think she's a true escort, because a true escort wouldn't do this. Now, when I say true escort, meaning like this is an escort for a living, I do believe she's a sugar baby and she be slanging that thing around for money. I do believe that, but I'm talking about a stomp down true escort. But what I'm saying is, this is why I don't believe that, because a true escort wouldn't do this. Now, first link at a party, they'll play it slow. Even if they was trying to trap you, they'll play it a little bit slower than this. First link at a yacht party. I don't know how many people on the yacht. We duck off to a room and have sex while everybody there at a party, raw. You don't even know my last name. You don't know my mama name. You don't even know my birthday, raw. If you link with a chick, bro, and she lets you raw and she don't know you like that, she don't make good decisions, bro. Her decision making ain't too good. The quality ain't really there, is what I'm saying. That's not a woman that you should skeet in, even if you do hit it raw. But you got to think, it ain't just babies you got to worry about. It's stuff that you can die from that you can't get rid of. Y'all think that this bullshit and all AIDS ain't real, and that it's real, bro. I know people that caught it. I know people who've died from the complications of it. You don't die from that. You die from the complications of it because you don't have a good immune system. But I know people who went out like that. I know people in my family and shit. You see what I'm saying? Not like my immediate family, but, family, friends and stuff. So it's like, you don't even be worried about that. But if you meet a chick, first link, and she fuck you at a party with a bunch of people around, she's not worried about looking crazy to nobody. She ain't worried about her image, and she got this public figure image, and she's not worried about this, and she dip off into some room on a boat while everybody, and she coming out, don't give a fuck about the walk of shame coming out of the, bruh, that's not a woman that you should skeet in. Have your fun, do your thing, but you should pull out with a woman like that, because she don't make good decisions. A woman that'll let you do that, that's not a woman that you want to skeet in. And y'all gotta know that. You gotta know that. Like, you have to think like that. Like, okay, it's first link. She already ain't let me put she already ain't make me put no rub on. Boom, that's a red flag. We in a public space. She don't really care about how she look to other people. First link. She don't really know me like that. Red flag. Oh, she gonna let me nut in her too? Red flag, bruh. It's either she goofy or she trying to trap you, because she don't even know you like that. Because she claimed, oh, killing the baby is against my religion. So I would think this. She's either extremely goofy and stupid, and I don't want a woman like that raising my child, or she trying to trap me. That's how I would think. And I would hope that you think like that. You have to think like that when you getting money and you got something to lose. Even if you don't got nothing to lose, you just got to think like that. You ain't playing the same game as a dude that's working at Walmart, bro. When you start getting money, it start to get more treacherous. You start to become a way bigger target than you are when you ain't got no money. You see what I'm saying? The quality of your life is directly dictated by the quality of women you choose to entertain. And it's not good quality to let a man put a baby in you, right? And they don't even know you like that. A smart dude, listen, bro. I know some real smart women, real thorough smart women. They gonna get your social security number, all that before you put a baby in there. I'm telling you, I got homies, I got homegirls, I know. Got sisters, I know. Before they let you put a baby in them, they gonna know your mama. Even if you don't think they know, they gonna figure this out. They gonna figure out your social security number, just in case you try to run off. They gonna figure out your mama, where you stay at. They done sneak a picture of your ID, the whole nine when you sleeping. They going through your medicine cabinet, all that, before they gonna know who putting the baby inside them. Is it even worth me even trapping this nigga if I want to trap him? Not saying that that's a good thing, but I would rather put a baby in a woman like that, is what I'm saying. Not no bitch I just met online a few weeks ago. We've been talking fly and sassy. Then we meet and I could just skeet in her, bro. That's crazy. That should tell you a lot about her character. But again, her character correlates to how she presents herself and what she does for a living. And remember, models, allegedly all of them sell pussy, bro. Just saying, because they got access to real bread. Because that's what a real bread, that's who they hunting. The guys with the real bread, the real big tricking niggas, the Jeff Bezoses and all them dudes, and they go for models. They be at them runway shows in Paris and all that, and that's what they do. So the quality of your life is directly dictated by the quality of women you choose to entertain. That's what I want y'all to take away from this. Now, let me touch on something else. When you got money like that, when you got bread like that, you got to play fair. And what I mean is you can't be doing buster shit, or not even buster shit. You can't be doing dirtbag shit. You can't be dirty macking. You can't be playing with people when you a target like that. You have to play fair, because when you make enemies, not only do you have people who want to see you fall, now they have an incentive to see you fall, because when you fall, they could take your bag. And that's a fuel like no other. You understand? Oh, regular dude, you know, he do a chick dirty, he sell a chick some dreams or whatever, it's cool, whatever. But let you have a bag and do that. Now they getting lawyers involved, and now the lawyers want your bread, because the lawyers gonna want her bread, and so they gonna, you know, soup her up and talk her into getting your bread and going all for it all the way. And they gonna tell her, you don't gotta pay me nothing right now. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, if you don't have to make enemies when you getting bread and when you building an empire, don't, if you don't have to make enemies. And that ain't even just for women. Y'all see me doing my thing. Y'all see me building my shit. If you look at other people, they in bullshit every other week. Somebody always trying to tear them down. I don't operate like that, because I come from where shit get real. So I knew coming into that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to live like that, because I lived like that before. And I realized back then, if you don't have to make enemies, don't. And again, that's not just with women. That's just in general. If you don't have to have an enemy, it's pointless to have an enemy. Yeah, they say, oh, haters, if they let you know you're doing something right, if you ain't doing nothing, if you ain't got enemies, that's not true. That's not true. Now, I might have silent haters. Of course, I may have people that don't like me, but I don't have enemies. What do I need enemies for? Oh, they keep you sharp. No. You know what keeps me sharp? Not my enemies. Not bitches that's my enemies, or dudes that's my enemies. What keeps me sharp is knowing that I have an empire to protect. I have an empire to build, and I have children to take care of. That keeps me sharp. That keeps me on my toes, because I have people dependent on me, and not just my children. I got people working for me, and I got an empire. Guys, y'all depend on me. So that keeps me sharp. I don't need an enemy to keep me sharp. Enemies, war wastes time, and war wastes resources. It takes money to go to war, right? How am I going to sell the Ladies Man bundle and I'm doing videos back and forth with a YouTube beef? How am I going to fucking make money? And I'm trying to defend my honor because somebody's slandering me and shit. So I'd stay out the way, and I treat people fairly. You know, with this whole shit, everybody attacking Fresh. I'm not attacking Fresh, because I told him this in his face, you know, on the show, but not this in depth. But I'm not even talking bad about him. I'm just using his situation as an example because it don't only happen to him. But, you know, people using this to tear him down, call him a simp and all that shit. They basically create enemies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't need enemies, you don't have to create, you know, it's pointless because now you're going in a war back and forth and then, you know, it's just pointless for me. But I said that all that to say, you definitely don't want your enemy to be women. You definitely don't want your enemy to be women, especially a woman you got ties to, especially a woman who got dirt on you. You don't want your enemy because you can't fight them the way that you can fight the dude. They got way more support than you. Even if they're wrong, you still wrong. Jonathan Majors literally was just on camera running for his life from a white bitch, right? A white chick, excuse me. Running from his life for his life. Literally, like, he moved her out the way because she was hitting on him and he ran down the street. This nigga still got convicted. Johnny Depp, the chick did him so dirty, dragged him. Yeah, he won. But don't nobody even care that he won. They still on her side. Ain't no woman came out and spoke bad about her. You see what I'm saying? The system ain't came out and spoke bad about it. There ain't been one news article about her. What does that tell you? You can't beat them. So it's if you got money and there's an incentive to bring you down, you don't want your enemy to be women. And I said that to say you got to play fair. And the thing is, when you got money and resources and you got status and you got clout, you don't have to play mind games. You don't have to sell people dreams. That shit, you don't have to do that. And this is something that I told him on the show. When I went on Fresh and Fit, I told him, be careful with that. Be careful with that, bro. They're going to come back and get you. You can't fight that. Go look at the first episode of The Evil Nature. The first episode of this podcast. I'm going to keep referencing that. The Evil Nature of Women. I explained it on the show. We have a gift. It's physical. They have a gift. It's conniving. And when you wrong them and they're scoring, they're going to get you back. You understand what I'm saying? I explained it. I let it all out. Not even let it all out. I went into it thoroughly on the Savor Bro Show, episode 1, The Evil Nature of Women. Please go back and watch that. Please go back and listen to that. Listen to it thoroughly. Stop playing with people. Stop trying to get over on people. I could teach y'all all the toxic game. I know all the toxic game. I played it. But guess what happened when I played the toxic game? I got my ass burnt. Not like STD burnt, but I had to pay for that dearly. It's not worth it, bro. When you fucking over people, people want their justice and people want their revenge. When you awaken a woman's love, especially a dirtbag woman, you don't think that she not gonna get you back or try to get you back? This bitch literally, bro, excuse me, this chick literally, I don't know how, like, as soon as it happened, ran straight to the media because she mad and upset and hurt. And she gonna ruin him. She's trying to ruin him over that. They don't fight the same way that you fight. And men are like, what the fuck? She's a piece of shit. Da, 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 da. I told y'all on that episode. And if I can't, if my memory serves me correct, I talked about this on their show too, to them. Your evil is different than their evil. And their evil is a gift, just like your evil is a gift. Your evil as a man is violence, right? You can bring order through violence. You can get what you want through violence. You can bring, you can make people act right through violence, right? You have the ability to get your way with violence, good or bad. They have the ability to be conniving and manipulative and underhanded, wicked, underhanded. You don't have that, and you don't even understand the level that they will go. Like what she's doing, most men can't wrap their mind around that. Like why she would do that? Like trying to logic it. Like what sense does it make for her to do this? And this is her kid, dad, and the kid going, exactly. You will never understand that level of evil that women have. Just like a woman can never understand niggas blowing each other brains out all summer for the last 30 years. A back and forth war going on. Women can never understand. He called me a pussy ass nigga and he punched me in the face, so I'm gonna shoot him. Women don't understand that level of evil. And so what I'm trying to tell y'all is don't play around. Stop playing with them elements because they gonna come get you. Literally, bro, this chick didn't waste no time. Didn't waste no time. When you got money, when you got resources, you don't have to play. You don't need to play games. You got the value already. They supposed to be trying to play games to get you. You don't have to be selling no bitch, no dream and all that. I told him about that. You don't have to be, you don't have to do that. It's pointless. Why? You already have the value. You have the status. You got the money. You got the intellect. You got the game. You got the physical strength. You got the knowledge. You're a leader. Like, you don't need this. Like, they supposed to be trying to figure out how to manipulate you. Stop playing with people, bro. I'm telling you. Stop. Again, I know all them games, but I played them. And guess what? That shit came back and haunt me. It came back and got me in my ass. So that's why I don't teach y'all that shit. That's why I teach y'all to play the game the thorough way. That's why I teach y'all to play the game the right way. Look at him. DJ Academics, the same thing. That chick ain't letting up. I follow on Instagram. Ain't letting up. And I'm not going to play none of that shit she been exposing. But, bruh, she doing that man dirty. But that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Play the game fair. You don't got to do that when you got bread. You don't got to do it when you don't got bread. But that dirty Mac and shit, bro, when you awaken a woman's love, bro, in vain, especially playing games, it ain't gonna never go good for you, bro. Hell have no fury like a woman scorned, bro. Hell have no fury like a woman scorned. A cemetery full of motherfuckers not knowing. You understand what I'm saying? In 2024, dating has become ruthless and competitive. With the technological advances we've made in society being the main culprit, social media and dating apps have leveled the playing field. Today, women have an edge that they've never had, with choice and options at their fingertips. Now, the gap between the men who can and can is the highest it's ever been. So where does that leave you? Frustrated, disappointed, lonely, left on scene, canceled dates, ghosting, let's just be friends, and I need to get to know you more rejections. I know it seemed like you're on a dark, dead-end road, but that changes right now. I have the solution for you. I have the keys to transform you into the ladies' man that women can't resist. Yes, you too can be amongst the 5% of men who know this game. This system will teach you the entire seduction process from the initial approach all the way to sexual escalation. Gain valuable skills in screening, texting, flake prevention, sexual escalation, and so much more. Are you ready to start winning? Are you ready to become the ultimate ladies' man? In the Bible, bro, it says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it slow so you can digest it. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. That means that all the evil in the world, it can't compare to the evil of a woman, the evil that a woman can do. And don't try to fight it, bro. Let her get a sinner's fate. Let her get what's coming to sinners. Don't try to fight that because you can't get as wicked as that. You understand what I'm saying? Just again, think about what she's doing. Like, you don't see men doing stuff like that with women that they mad at, or men don't do stuff like that. You see women doing like evil, wicked stuff, literally trying to destroy men and drag them and destroy generations and destroy everything that they built. Over what? You understand? Because they feel bad about something. So just remember that, bro. Like, play fair. Make sure you playing fair. You don't have to play the game like that. You don't got to play dirty like that, because they are going to get you back. I promise you that. And when they get you back, they're going to have sympathy. They're going to have support and the whole nine. And you ain't going to never understand it. And a lot of times you ain't going to even see it coming. So this is just for my guys. This is for all my guys, but especially my guys who got something to lose, because you will lose it playing around, fucking with that beast. You understand what I'm saying? So just remember that. Now, protect your seed, man. Protect your seed. Like, you can't call yourself a high value man. You can't call yourself a high status man. You can't call yourself a thoroughbred dude, bro, and you're not protecting your seed. That is the highest honor, bro. The highest honor that a woman can have is motherhood. That is the most fulfilling thing that a woman can have. It gives a woman life. It gives a woman purpose, and you get to decide who can experience that. It starts with you, your seed. Without your seed, nobody gets pregnant. If you don't want to have a baby, wear a condom or don't nut in a woman. But the minute you let that seed go, you are not in control no more. You don't get you lose control. The minute you put that seed in her body and pull out and walk away, the minute it comes out, you ain't in control no more. And you don't get to say what go on no more. You understand? So if you don't want something to happen, don't let it happen. You ain't in 100% control of that. And I need y'all to be more disciplined. I need y'all to be more disciplined when it comes to that. You have to protect your seed. You decide who gets born in this country. The narrative in the manosphere is women get to decide who's born in this country, who don't. No, that's bullshit. You get to decide, because without your seed, it ain't no motherfucking baby. Without your seed, they don't get to decide nothing. Without your seed, protect your seed. It is bad business. I believe it's evil to put a baby in a woman who's unfit to be a mother. And when I say that, I'm not talking about his situation or that chick, because I don't know if she would make a good mother or not. So I'm not talking about that situation. I'm just saying in general. It is horrible. I think that it should be in the Bible. I think that it's a sin to impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother, a whore, a prostitute, a bop, a thot, a drug addict, a woman who got anger issues, a woman who's abusive, a woman who won't, raise good children because of who she is. You are in control of that. You see what I'm saying? You in control of that. And you guys got to understand. See, y'all try to logic your way into with romance and shit. You to like with them, with Fresh and old girl. It's like when you hear the tapes, it's like, well, I said I didn't want a baby. Or why would you bring a baby into these circumstances? Which is right, which is logical. But you trying to logic into romance, it don't work. Your logic and your sense and, hey, 1 + 1 = 2. We ain't together. We got to live together. We should be married and shit. Logic, that don't work in romance. Y'all already know that. Logic don't work in romance. Logic don't work in love and sex and lust. Logic goes out of the window. So she ain't looking at it like that. And you have to be aware of that, and you have to be the director and the leader of that. So if she not going to look at it, it's your job to know that and not allow things to happen, because you get caught up in a situation like this. And as a guy who has children, children are expensive, and children will slow you down if you are trying to live a certain type of lifestyle. I'm not saying that children are bad. My children are great. I love my children. My children give me life. They give me something to live for. They give me purpose. They give me motivation. It is a joy that I can't describe. The pleasure that comes from happy children that love you is, you can't really even describe it. It's the greatest thing that ever happened to me. However, if I wanted to move to Bali, I would have to consider my children first. Whenever I have to get up and move around, if I want to get up and move around, I consult or I run it by my kids' mom. Hey, because I'm supposed to have them this time. What we got to do? When you don't got kids, you ain't got to do none of that. You ain't got to worry about that. You can sleep peacefully, free time and all that. I got to worry about homework and the grades good and jiu-jitsu practice, boxing practice, basketball practice and all this. So a lot of my life is about raising my children. And if you don't want to do that, If you don't want to be slowed down, then you need to stop nutting in women. Facts, especially women who you would be ashamed of, especially women who would let you smut them out on a boat in a public setting, in a boat where anybody can just walk in and everybody know what's going on the first link. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to be mindful of that. Y'all got to think about that. You understand? So, like I say, you it's like you can't, logic don't, once you put a baby in a woman, the logic go out the window. You trying to rationalize with a baby, well, you can't afford it, and then they don't want to hear that shit. So now you got to deal with that. Protect your seed. Stop smashing these chicks raw. Let me show you what we used to do. This is what we used to do back in the days. We used to find us a good girl, right? Get us a good girl from the suburbs somewhere, you know, from the outskirts of town that's be in the house quiet, and we'll love on her, and we'll make her a main chick, and we'll fuck her raw. But all the bots we meeting at clubs and shit, and ain't nobody fucking them raw, bro. Like, the fuck? That's great. That's wild, bro. What? Not fucking no dot raw that you meet at a club or at a party out drunk and shit. No, bro. And I'm not telling you to get a woman and cheat on her, but if you gonna do it, get you a good girl, be good to her, and fuck her raw. If you just gotta have raw pussy. You understand what I'm saying? Cake her up, make her yours, and then you just run through the bot bitches protected though. My bad, my lights was making this weird ass sound, but you know, you gotta, I just don't understand y'all sometimes, man. Like, especially my guys who got money, bro. Like, you got something to lose. Like, you can't be moving like that, bro. Like I said, get you a good girl and go in with that. If you gotta have the raw pussy, but you're not supposed to be fucking no bops raw, no models and shit, bro. Come on, man. And then you like not understanding why this is happening to you, bro. And you gotta know that you more than likely you're being targeted. More than likely you're being targeted. More than likely it's a good chance that you was targeted, bro. Like, that was in her mind, like, oh, I'm gonna get him. He knew money, I'm gonna get him. You understand? So they make it feel real. Then let me teach you guys something. Let me tell you guys something, man. A lot of chicks, they know better, man. They know not to come with their hand out, right? And so a chick may come into the game, especially them higher level ones, especially them real gold diggers, real, you know, them sugar baby, real gold diggers who be fucking with them billionaires and shit, and them 100 millionaire guys. They know not to come with their hand out initially. So they not gonna come, you know, oh, I need this. They not gonna do that. They gonna come and they gonna, you know, they gonna pay for the dinner. So you could think, oh shit, you know, that's the oldest trick in the book. They gonna buy your mama something. They gonna buy you something. They playing a long game. You know what I'm saying? They playing for keeps, basically. That's what we call playing for keeps. They playing for keeps. They playing the long game. So while you thinking it's all good, oh, I got me. Nah, she's setting your ass up. That's why the minute he skeeted in there, oh, I need an apartment. Oh, you can't get me an apartment? I'm finna expose you. The minute she took a pregnancy test and then she came out with it, it's crazy. You got to think, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what else to say, man. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna end this here. Again, like I say, this one ain't gonna be long, bro. I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna say this, man. Men need to move smarter, especially my guys who have something to lose. Because it's not only you who depends on you, even if you don't have children. Like, there's guys, Fresh and Fit, for example. There's guys who they've saved their lives, bro. They've saved lives. They've stopped guys from killing themselves. They've helped people get their money up, help people contribute better to society overall. Like, despite the controversy, despite how they go in on women, they have literally produce guys who are an asset to society to move humanity forward. That is a big deal. You are important. So if you step up in that role, you have to act like a king now, because now you are responsible for that. You understand what I'm saying? And so when you go down, everybody else go down. The people who depend on you, the guys who depend on you, the guys who you've been teaching, they in jeopardy now. You understand? And it's not like they're just over and their life gonna be over, but you have to think about it like that. If I go down, who gonna teach this good game? Now, it's one thing if something natural happened to me or something, but if I go down over a goofy bitch and then now my whole credibility is shot, everything that I ever said, nobody wants to hear. Now my whole legacy is gone. Who gonna fill this game up with this real shit? I move like that, bro. I think like that. It ain't just about my kid. It's about, I've literally produced men and have helped men become assets to society and take care of their families better, take care of their lives better, make more money, take care of their children better, like in almost en masse, think differently, plant seeds that's sprouting and it's growing and people are thinking a certain type of way. I can't go down on no goofy shit like that. So y'all got to start thinking about yourselves like that when you have something to lose. People are depending on you. The world needs you. The world is depending on you. And you go out over some goofy, dumb shit over a bop bitch. It's crazy. That's crazy. So you got to move smarter and better when you get into it. You got to. Now, and I'm going to say this. I said I was going to be done, but I'm going to be truly be done after this. If dirtbag bitches have access to you and your resources, you are not a high value man. You are not a high status man, none of that. You're just a duck. You're a trick. You're a mark. You're a sucker. You're a buster. That's all you are. If a dirtbag bitch can smile at you and you put everything that you've earned on the line, you're not high value, bro. You're just a duck with a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? And that's saying, I'm not talking about Fresh in particular, but I'm just, for everybody that's watching this, you got to protect your kingdom. You got to protect your seed. You got to protect your resources. If anybody can have a shot at you, what does that make you? No, the high value man ain't sleeping with all the women and shit. The real guys, man, who lasting and sustaining themselves, who built empires and they still going. I'm not saying that they don't dip off and get little stuff on the side, but the people that they do fuck with is vetted, and they fuck with a better caliber of woman. You know, I'm not saying some of these guys don't cheat on their wives on the low and all that, but it don't be with the type of bitches that y'all be fucking with, is what I'm saying. So, you know, you got to remember that if you want to be a quote unquote high value man, if you got to want to be a king and all that, then if the peasant got access to you, if the peasant got access to your resource by way of a fucking baby, because you know what I'm saying, then you just a peasant with a lot of money now. You just a slave to her, you know, and whoever else then, you know, tricked you off the streets basically. So, you know, again, man, the game is different, and you got to play the game differently when you got a little bit something going on. When you got motion, when you got an empire, when you got status, you must play the game differently. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because you will come to ruin. Because like I said earlier, there's people, everybody, every way. When you got money, every way you turn, everybody got their hand out, from the banks to the system, to the government, to the IRS, to the bitches, to your baby mama, your kids. Everybody is trying to come get that from you, and you got to act like that. These thoughts, they definitely want it, and they playing for keeps, bro. So, you know, be smarter, move wisely, and remember, you are valuable and you are an asset. Move like it, act like it, think like it, be like it. We need you. Men need you. Remember that. It's your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre. I'm gone.